another episode of On the Streets. It's just a few people that are, it's just a positive video. The first one's up are some InfoWars listeners from California, Southern California. So some Southern California Republicans, and she's a Native American Indian, and he's Spanish. So, or Mexican, or anyway, he's certainly of Spanish descent. Nice couple. And then you're gonna meet in the second clip, a woman from Vermont who's gonna put a smile on your face. So, as I say, most of the people I run into out there are very positive, and that's what I do. As you know, I'm out there on the streets, just showing that the propaganda that the powers that be are throwing at us is not working, for the most part. Of course, I do get my share of imbeciles out there, but, you know, those make for good videos. So if you like what I'm doing, you want me on the front lines and you want to keep me there, remember this is a spiritual battle that we're fighting on a material plane, and I need the materials to do that. It costs money to be out there. And I barely make enough just to keep this thing going, and I want to expand it. I want to do more. And the only way I can do that is with your help. So if you would, pony up and go to my PayPal account, sign up, throw a little something in the kitty, or go buy something and get something for your money. You know, go to my shop. Threadless is a good store. They got good quality merchandise. So get something to spread the word, would you? That's the best part about this. So, without further ado, you know what it is. If you like it, like it. If you care, you share. Do share. And subscribe if you haven't already. Resubscribe, because, you know, they do constantly knock off subscribers. And, you know, again, I've already told you, go out there and contribute. So God bless you. Let's get to the clip.
I think people have got a bone to pick with Trump, is he hasn't gone after the deep state enough. Right. He hasn't prosecuted the people.
That's right. That's right. And I don't know when he's going to do that. And did you hear that Roger Stone just got...
the big raid on Roger Stone.
So something's wrong. Something's... The whole DOJ, the FBI, the CIA, it's so corrupt. And so now, I guess the question is, what are we going to do about it?
What are we the people going to do?
It's in our hands.
Amen.
That's the problem.
Amen.
Yep.
That's it, because... And I'm understanding that, like you say, those institutions are corrupt. We're in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
And he's surrounded by enemies. It was a miracle he even got in.
Yes. Yes.
So, understanding that he's in the middle of that swamp, he has been putting in some judges. He's been spending his time doing that.
Good.
He should have gotten rid of Sessions earlier. That's
I said that from the very beginning.
But I was
That's
hoping
what
he was going to end up being a good guy. And it was just, But when he recused himself, it was like, you know, what's going on here? Mueller, and the same thing. I was hoping out Mueller was really, you know, was going to.
I think you're still holding out hope.
Yeah, hope that
they're working maybe behind the scenes, but I don't think so.
Yeah, Mueller has been deep state from a long time.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like now.
A long time. Yeah,
he worked with Hillary years and years ago, right?
He was the bag man for Uranium One.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
20%?
Yeah.
He was the bag man. He's the one that brought the samples to the Russians.
Yeah. We've been reading, who's it, Corsi?
Jerome Corsi's book.
Jerome Corsi's book, right. Yeah, that's a good one. I mean, there's a lot of exposés now that thankfully people are starting to wake up, and you can.
But see, not enough. We were talking to a liberal
last night
at the hotel last night, and I was trying to explain to her if Hillary had gotten, you know, it would have all been covered up.
And she says, "Well, I can't juggle whether one would have been worse than the other."
Yeah. Well, again, understanding that, this has been, it's called programming, right? And the people have been programmed for a long time, and they can become conditioned to believe in things that are lies. And trying to pull that rug from underneath them, is like destroying their whole belief system. It's hard to do.
Right.
And so even presented with facts, people will rebel against those facts.
So what do we do? And I don't want to get in a confrontation with them. In fact, I have a T-shirt that says Trump is my president, and I'll wear it. And I get reactions from a lot of people, one or the other. And the people that are supportive of Trump will usually go like this, but they won't say anything. They're quiet.
They're very quiet about support. And it's like, first time I heard the man, I said, that's my man. Because he was talking to us, not at us like politicians.
As a professional at this, I think the best thing we can do, now there's going to be a hardcore 20-25% you'll never reach. You just can't. You couldn't bang it into them with a 2x4. It wouldn't work. It's a percentage game. You want to catch the people that will at least listen. And the best thing you can do, I think, is to recommend documentaries for them to look at. Because a lot of it is images. People, because they were conditioned by looking at a screen is something they're going to believe. So if you can get them to watch something, a documentary, it'll seem to be able to seep in a bit better than just by trying to feed them facts and talk to them. So there are enough documentaries out there for them to look at. One I highly recommend, which I think is a good way to reach people on the peripheral. It's called Thrive, THRIVE.
Right.
And what it really goes into explaining is more how the system, how it's corrupt, not just the Democrats, not just the Republicans, but the system itself is corrupt.
Okay.
And you're both familiar with Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble are probably one of the largest conglomerates in the world. They've made everything from baby powder to gunpowder. So, how you doing, guys?
Good.
If you'd like to leave anything in the Bulletproof Vest Fund, it's always appreciated. But,
I love that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton for you.
Oh, perfect. Thank you so much.
And Foster Gamble, heir to this vast fortune, groomed to be a top 0.00001%, has an epiphany. And he goes, wait, I'm surrounded by insane psychopaths. So he breaks from the elitist agenda and he makes this documentary called Thrive. And in there he exposes how a small group of uber elites control everything. Through the money system, through controlling the news networks, through blackmail, coercion, murder, you name it, and how they own everything. So it's a great way to explain, to show people how indeed the system itself is corrupt. But what I like about this documentary, just doesn't expose what's wrong, he actually gives solutions and how we can get our power back.
Okay.
Stop banking with the big banks. Try not to use your credit cards. Go to thrift shops. Grow your own food. Things like this, to go ahead and take away the power that they we have to depend on them.
Right.
So take away our dependence on these systems that they've set up.
Is that a recent movie?
It's been out for about 6 years.
6 years. Right. I've known that.
Yeah, you can watch it on YouTube.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't taken it off yet.
Probably not. It's out there. You'll find it somewhere or another. I mean, there's a good site called Top Documentaries. and all I show is documentaries, and I'm positive it's on there. You can watch it on there.
Okay. And any other site that you have that has maybe links to other useful documentaries or
The top documentaries would be the one I would recommend. But then, you know, it's anybody. My rule of thumb is you want to listen to anybody they're trying to silence.
Yeah.
Right.
So any, you know, news sites like Infowars.com.
I love Infowars.
That's where he got his shirt.
Yeah.
Oh,
His
great.
Trump is my president.
Yeah, Alex
shirt.
Jones is wonderful. He's the one that kind of opened my eyes up. You know, we were kind of wondering what the heck was going on with the federal government.
Oh, good.
And then
He's got a Hillary for prison shirt that we wore during the election.
Yeah, wonderful. Well, Owen Schroyer is going to be here over the Valentine weekend, and he's going to come out here and maybe do an hour or two with
oh,
me.
fantastic! Yeah, I love those. Yeah.
I've been on the show a couple of times as a guest.
really?
Yeah, they featured some of my, because I do a lot of filming out here, so my interviews and the confrontations I get into. So from time to time, Owen will feature one of my
Great.
films.
And what's your name? What?
It's on the back of this get out of jail free card from Hillary Clinton.
We've ever seen one of your
Oh,
videos.
this looks like Monopoly money. Yeah.
She should have been in jail so,
good. It's got your,
so long ago.
So you do YouTubes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to. Yeah, we'll have to. You won't believe this. My wife and I are actually from Southern California, Riverside County. I don't know.
Yeah, sure. I used to live in Hermosa, Manhattan Beaches.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've got a strong contingency of conservatives there.
Yeah.
I'm of Hispanic descent,
Yeah.
and I support Trump. And
And now
my wife is Native
American from New
American.
Mexico.
Right.
And they look at us and say, how can you support that man?
Yeah, and this is California. They're over the edge. I mean, you know, we've got both senators now, Feinstein and
Ned Pelosi and Guy Spear.
Well, it's a big state. I mean, the concentration of the liberals are going to be in the cities. But
Yes.
once you get out into the country area,
Yes.
you know, you're going to find just like here. I mean, the city, this is a liberal cesspool. But once you cross that river, it's a whole nother country over there. You're going to find, you know, it's a red state.
okay.
So, you know, when you get out in the country where people are, you know, more in tune with reality,
Yeah.
you know, it gets red.
Okay.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, this is great. So
Yeah. You know, it takes.
Yeah, in Southern California, we belong to the Constitution Association.
Yes,
Yes.
great.
Even in California, we.
There was
Federal
another
Constitution.
couple I met out here a couple of weeks ago from Southern California, from LA area. They belong to a Republican group there that meets.
Oh.
You know,
So Orange County used to be a really big,
yes.
stronghold,
Used to be,
but it's lost a lot of its power because we have
moving
the same
left.
thing as Riverside. They have an influx of people from Los
And
Angeles.
then there's the election fraud, because I think it was just last week they came out with a couple of days ago with a study. There was an investigation where they found one county there had more people registered to vote than lived in the
Than
county.
lived in the county.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
And well,
Yep.
driver's licenses, for instance,
That's ridiculous.
illegal
Yeah.
immigrants can go ahead and get driver's licenses, and they're
And then-
automatically enrolled into the voter system because.
And they have to opt
System.
out not to vote.
Yeah. Can you
Yes.
believe that? It's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Yes, insane's a good one for it. Yes, insane is, and that's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why we're fighting this.
Yeah.
That's why people are standing up and speaking out because,
Finally.
but it can only take so much.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
It only took 3% in the Revolutionary War.
Thank you,
Yes.
thank you. And there's a lot more than 3% woken up now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
So-
people always ask me what kind of reaction I get out here, and I say it's overwhelmingly positive.
Oh, good. Good.
Well, I mean, more people walk by, give them the thumbs up than, you know,
Very good.
anybody who shoots me the bird. So, you know.
Yeah, we'd be
Well, it's a pleasure to
Oh.
meet you. To
Yeah,
talk to you.
actually.
My pleasure.
Yeah, John and Kat.
Whoa, pleasure. Thank you very much for
In fact,
stopping
could I
by.
take maybe a couple other?
Oh, yeah, sure.
We get these, have the Infowars.
Yes.
We get Brain
I'll
Force.
pass them out over there in Southern California. At least we'll have your web link and
Yeah,
a
here.
little bit. So
Make a few of them.
very good. So yeah, it's great. Great you're doing this.
Oh,
I love it. Now, how long have you been doing this?
6 years.
Oh,
really? Wow.
Yeah, that's about as long as we've been with the Constitution
We
Association.
started in 2012.
Yeah, it's an association to try to educate common people like us about the United States Constitution, Declaration of Independence. Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you.
God bless.
I have this in my office.
Oh, cool.
I have that in my office.
Good.
Yeah. We have a lot of Chicago crime down in Indianapolis. It comes down from Chicago. Pretty brutal. It's a gun-free zone in Chicago. Shoot the shit each other.
Nothing they do makes sense, does it? I mean, really. What's a gun-free zone other than come rob me?
Hey, this is exactly what it is. I have one in my office that shows a bunch of sheep in a pasture, and there's a sign, and it says wolf-free zone. And then it says, underneath it says, yes, it's that stupid. Yeah, it's that stupid. Hey, somebody, man, you're gutsy, bro. Nice to see you.
Hey there.
Hello there.
Where are you guys from?
That's a loaded question now, isn't it? I have to.
Not unless it's...
I don't even want to tell you. I'm embarrassed to say it.
Oh, come on. That's all right. There are good people everywhere. Come on, where are you from?
Well, originally Pittsburgh, and now I live in Vermont.
Vermont? Yeah.
Not by choice.
Oh, hey, that's all right. I can understand. Hey, look, I'm in this liberal cesspool here. Yeah.
Well, people say, why do you continue to live there? And I said, somebody's got to neutralize it.
Well, that's it. That's why I'm here. Why should I go someplace where everybody agrees with me?
So what's the point of
I love this pen. Democrat.
Well, to start conversations, to, trigger liberals. You can see the question I got.
Why would Putin collude with Trump so America could have a strong military? Well, that's right.
Yeah.
Especially after Hillary gave her all our 20% of our uranium.
Yes. And now this morning they go ahead and raid Roger Stone.
Yeah, they raided one.
They arrested Roger Stone this morning.
Oh, see, I didn't watch the news the last couple of days. I don't know.
And just by coincidence, at 6 in the morning, CNN was there to film it.
Oh, gee. Surprise.
The instincts they have, the journalistic instincts they have is amazing.
Oh, did you see the new thing about Microsoft? Whenever you the guard, something guard is going to be automatic now. That whenever it's the fake news filter.
Yes.
You heard this?
Yes.
And so he doesn't know about it. So what it does is instead of just having to really click on it to say you want to incorporate that into your news feed, now they're doing it for you automatically. And the ones that they have automatically said are okay are CNN, and the one that's bad
BuzzFeed too.
The Daily Caller, and it's just such bullshit.
Yeah. I'm so happy I don't have to think anymore for myself.
Yeah.
That I can have, people, big tech people, in some office somewhere, be able to decide what I should see and not see. Yeah, it's amazing that what's going down. I mean, what I can't understand is why Trump hasn't released the FISA documents.
Yeah, hello.
Why don't we go on the offensive here? Here's a get-out-of-jail-free card from Hillary Clinton, which is good for any crime in the world.
Oh, that's cute.
I'm telling you, when are people going to wake up? Right now, I'm so sick of her. I've been sick of her for 30 years.
Oh, God, yes.
Or longer.
I know.
What they did to those women, Juanita Broderick and all those women, they talk about it. I like her mouth right there, her mouth. She was like that, and I don't even want to go down that avenue.
They are demons.
I live in the world of Bernie Sanders. I mean, I'm telling you, talk about wanting to vomit every day when you wake up.